Welcome to this 20-minute Hatha yoga designed for beginners or all levels. Today you might want a blanket or something similar like a bath towel to pad up your knees. Okay, so let's get started coming down onto our backs. Bringing the soles of our feet down to the ground. Allowing your body to sink into the ground beneath you. Arms gently roll out to the side. The knees, if it's comfortable, can knock in together. Bring the feet a little bit wider. Find a sense of release. And take the time to observe your breath. Observe the inhales, the exhales, and everything in between. Bring your hands to rest on your belly. Let's take a deep breath in together. Deep breath out together. Deep breath in through the nose. Feel the belly rise. Exhale through the mouth. One more just like that. Deep breath in. Let it all go. Begin to breathe in and out your nose. Hug your knees to your chest. Bring your hands to your knees. And take a little rock side to side. Massaging the low back. Now extend your legs up to the sky. If they don't straighten, that's totally fine. Play around with bending and flexing your feet. Bring your arms into a cactus shape. Palms up to the sky. Play around with straightening one leg, bending another, rocking side to side. And then step your right foot down to the mat. Keep your left leg long. Bring your hands to the back of your left thigh, calf, foot, wherever. And gently bring your left knee closer to your nose. Relax your shoulders here. Inhale, back off. Exhale, draw your leg closer to your face. Foot is flexed, toes point towards your face. Back off a little, and then one more time, gently just guide it a little closer to your face. Getting into the back of the legs. Alright, step your left foot down, straighten your right leg up towards the sky, flex the right foot. Heel points up towards the sky and the right toes curl towards your face. Bring your hands to the back of your leg, wherever is comfortable for you, just not behind the knee. Relax your shoulders and play around with gently guiding the right leg closer to your face. Inhaling, allows your back off. And then one more exhale, gently drawing it closer in. And then release. Bringing both feet down to the ground. Bring your feet wide as your mat. And your knees point to the sky. Arms back in a cactus shape. And rock your legs side to side. This is a good way to lubricate the spine. It's a spinal twist, as well as the hip flexors, the tops of the thighs, and all the way down to the knees. Alright, come back to center, come back to steady. Bring your hands behind your thighs and roll yourself up to seated. If rolling along the spine doesn't work for you, find your way up to a seat. And then come onto your hands and knees. cat and cow. Hands right underneath shoulders, spread your fingers, firm your palms into the ground. Knees right underneath hips, untuck your toes and feet directly behind your knees. Inhale to lift your chest, lift your hips. Exhale, firm through your hands and feet to round, tucking your chin to your chest. Inhale to lift, collarbones broaden, shoulders draw back. Exhale, forehead comes near tailbone. Inhale to lift. Keep firm through your hands and feet. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Send your right leg back, tuck the toes. And then gently rock forward and backwards here. Get a nice stretch in the calf muscles and back of the leg, as well as warming up the wrists. All right, bring your right knee back underneath your hip. Extend your left leg, tuck the toes. Gently rock forward and backwards, breathing along the back of our leg. All right, come back to all fours. Send your hands about one handprint forward. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Pressing through your hands, drawing your hip bones up to the sky. Inhale here, and a deep exhale. Inhale, lift your heels high, bend your knees, look forward, and really, really slowly make baby steps all the way up to the top of your mat. Move nice and slow. Bring your feet to hip width distance apart and parallel. And bend your knees so that your belly can rest on your thighs and come into a forward fold, releasing your head, allowing the neck to have lots of space. Play around with sending weight into your toes, into your heels, just rocking, maybe rocking side to side. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Bend your right knee, straighten your left. And then come back to center. And so slowly begin to roll up through your spine, stacking vertebrae upon vertebrae. Eventually rolling your shoulders up, back, and down. Nice. Bring your hands to your hips. And begin to rock your weight side to side over your feet. And maybe back and forth. This is a very gentle movement. Notice how the pressure points change on your feet. Right, so now try to come to stillness and try to firm down through the four corners of your feet. Your big toe, little toe, and back two edges of your heel. Find a sense of stability here in your feet. Nice. Now relax your shoulders, relax your face, lift your chest. And slowly begin to pour the weight into your right foot, lifting your left foot off the ground a centimeter. It's just hovering. And now, if you want to move on, lift and bend your left knee, keeping your left foot flexed. A focal point for your gaze will help with balance. Take a deep breath in here, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale, step your left foot down. Make sure that your feet are hip distance apart and parallel. Come back to that stability that you found in your feet. Anchoring through the four corners. And begin to dump all the weight into your left foot. Slowly picking up your right foot a centimeter from the ground. flex the right foot. And your hands are on your hips to help remind you to not hike your hip. Sometimes our right hip wants to pop up. Our hands are there to keep our hips in a neutral position. Either stay here or begin to lift and bend your right knee, flexing your right foot. Chest is broad, shoulders draw back. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, step your right foot down. Make sure that your feet are hip distance and parallel. Sweep your arms up to the sky. And then interlace your fingers and extend your index. Breathe in, grow nice and tall. And lift and lean to the right, keeping your left hip hugging in. Breathe here all the way from your left ribs to your left finger and your index finger. Inhale. Exhale brings you back to center. Inhale, go a little bit taller, relax your shoulders. Then lift and lean to the left, keeping the right hip hugging in. Breathe into the right side body. So we keep the right hip hugging in. It allows us to focus on the upper body. Inhale, come back to center, get tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your side. Bend your knees and hinge at your hips, coming into a forward fold. Bend your knees enough so that your belly rests on your thighs. And then from there, begin to straighten out your legs. They might not straighten, that's totally fine. Inhale, lift your chest, your gaze. And then exhale, step your right toes back. Lower the right knee. This is a great time if you have padding, pad up the right knee. You can untuck your toes or leave your toes tucked, find which works for you. Press your left foot down and your right foot down. That's going to help you come up. As you come up, inhale and extend your arms up to the sky. Relax your shoulders. Exhale as you stay here. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, frame your hands. Frame your left foot with your hands. Now, I'm going to tuck my back toes for this one as I send my hips back and straighten my left leg. The left sole of the foot will come off the floor. And then you can fold over this if you need to. Keep your hands down. You can test your balance. Maybe you're holding onto a wall. And we're isolating the back of our left leg. Breathing into sensations there. Take one more deep breath in. And exhale, rebend the right leg, the left leg. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee. Look at the top of the mat. And then step forward with the right foot. Exhale, come into a forward fold, bending your knees generously, allowing the head to hang. Inhale to extend your spine, and then exhale, we step the left toes back, bringing the left knee down to some padding. Either untuck or keep the toes tucked, but wherever you are, press the feet down to lift your torso up to the sky. Arms extend up to the sky. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, stay. Take one more inhale, relaxing your face. Exhale, slowly bring your hands down, framing your right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, shift your hips back, straightening your right leg. Your right sole of the foot is going to come off the mat. And we stay and breathe into the back right leg. Relax your face, relax your shoulders wherever you are. Inhale again. Exhale, rebend the right knee. And then we're gonna plant our hands. Step the right knee back. We're gonna come, sit back on our heels. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. We'll do this 2 more times. Up, back and down. Inhale, up, back and down as you exhale. Nice. Remove any props, any blankets, and come to sit on your bottom, extending your legs out long. Flex your feet and bring your feet hip distance apart, so the toes are curling back towards your face. Bring your hands to outside your hips. If your arms bend, point your elbows to the space behind you. Inhale, sit tall, relax your shoulders. Exhale, ground into your sitting bones, ground into the heels of your feet. Inhale, lift your arms up and overhead, still relaxing your shoulders. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Fold over your legs any amount, it doesn't need to be far. And we breathe. You can allow your spine to round. Wherever you are, close down your eyes and send your breath to the back of your legs. Deep breath in, deep breaths out. Tuck your chin to your chest. As you next inhale, slowly, very, very slowly, stack your spine. And bring your hands behind you, coming onto our back for our final land. Allow your feet to be as wide as the mat, your hands to gently be by your side. Roll each shoulder underneath you one at a time, allowing the neck to be long. Set yourself up in a way that is comfortable, and you can be silent and still for a few moments. Take this time in this corpse pose, Shavasana, to soak in all of the benefits of practicing today. Of being intentional with your movement, your breath, your mind. Allowing the benefits to seep deep into you on many different levels. Just let go here. Recognize where your mind is without judgment and bring it back to the breath. Begin to deepen your inhales and exhales. Wriggle your toes, your fingers. Tenderly turn your head side to side. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, make your way up to a comfortable seat where we will come to our closing. Hands in prayer position at your heart. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift your chest and bow your head to your hands. The light in me humbly recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for being here to practice with me. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.